Okay, so okay, the ODE is okay. Hold on, not recording. Hello, where's the mic? Hello. Okay, the ODE is actually the sin x y double prime plus 1 minus x squared y prime plus 2xy equal to 1 over 1 plus x squared. Okay, given y1 equal to -1, y2 equal to 2. Okay, and then solve it by using finite different method with the h equal to 0.25. So mean, okay, in between 1 to 2, okay, the increment is 0.25. So mean you want to find the y when x is 1.25, 1.5, and 1.75. Mean, okay, the first step, okay, you can draw the diagram. Let's see, this one I show it in Excel. Okay, so let's say you have the x. Okay, x start from 1, increment is 0.25, so you have 1.25. So you may select 1 and 1.25 and you drag it, okay, up to 2. Thus, okay, I varied from 0, 1. May select 0, 1, drag it. So I will end up with 4, okay, value. And the y here, okay, y bracket 1 means when x is 1, y is -1. Okay, so you can put the value. Okay, y bracket 2 means when x is 2, y is 2. So you need to find y, this will be y1, y2, y3. So, okay, this is actually y nodes. I mean, this one is the y nodes. This is actually y number 4. So this is a step 1. Okay, and step 2. Okay, step 2. Okay, actually, if you have a derivative boundary condition, okay, this step 1, step 2, identify your y node. Okay, step 3, identify your y4. Okay, if you have constant boundary condition, okay, step 1, 2, 3 is already contained in the diagram here. And then we move to the step 2 to replace the second derivative, first derivative by the finite difference. Hence, okay, you will have, okay, you have the sin x y double prime plus 1 minus x squared y prime plus 2xy equal to 1 over 1 plus x squared. Okay, and you have sin x. Okay, y double prime replaced by yi plus 1 minus 2yi. Okay, and then plus yi minus 1. yi minus 1 divided by h squared plus, so 1 minus xi squared, because x discrete x naught, x1, x2, x3, x4. That's why this is xi squared. So y prime first derivative using 3-point centra will be yi plus 1 minus yi minus 1 divided by 2h. So 2xy will become 2xi yi equal to 1 over 1 plus xi squared. Okay, this, oh, okay. So sin x, so this will be sin xi. And then from step 2, eliminate the h squared. So by multiply the h squared, okay, you have 0.25, okay, time 0.25 squared. Okay, let's see. Your h, the h is actually 0.25. Then your h squared. okay, is 0.0625. So you can multiply each term by the h squared, where in this case 0.0625. So first term, if you multiply by h squared, you will just left sin xi multiply yi plus 1 minus 2yi. Okay, this is plus, okay, plus yi minus 1. Okay, and second term, if you multiply by h squared, the power 2 cancel with the h, so mean you just left h divide by 2. So 0.25 divided by 2 become plus 0.125 multiply 1 minus xi squared multiply yi plus 1 minus yi minus 1. Okay, this one 2 times h squared. Okay, you may mean straight away. Yeah, we have here 2h squared. Okay, you can calculate here. What's your 2h squared is 2 times this value. So it's 0.125. So mean the third term 2 times h squared, you get the value here. The third term 0.125 xi yi. Okay, the last term, because this one 2h squared, the last term you multiply by h squared. Okay, h squared, which is 0.0625 divided by 1 plus xi squared. In first step, you draw the diagram. The step 2, step 3 is actually okay, the y naught. Okay, identify y naught and y4 value. Okay, and then because if derivative boundary condition, you need to put up the 3-point centra for your first derivative. So there is a step 2, step 3 embedded in step 1 already. So step 2 is actually from the ODE given, you substitute by the second derivative and the first derivative, simplify it. So we obtain we normally multiply by h squared to eliminate the over h squared. So first term you get here sin xi yi plus 1 minus 2yi plus yi minus 1. Second term h squared divided by 2h, you left h over 2, okay, which is 0.125. So multiply this, the first bracket 1 minus xi squared multiply yi plus 1 minus yi minus 1. Okay, the third term 2h squared, we have 0.125 xi yi. Okay, right hand side we have a h squared, which is 0.0625 divided by 1 plus xi squared. Okay, after that, so this step, make sure you okay multiply the h squared correctly. After that, collecting the term, put it okay yi minus 1 followed by yi and then yi plus 1. The term without y is always we collect it at the right hand side. Okay, that's why we are going to collect the yi minus 1. Okay, you see you have here this term yi minus 1, yi minus 1 here. This is yi. So yi minus 1, you have sin xi, sin xi times yi minus 1. Okay, and then yi minus 1, this is, okay, this term multiplied with negative. So you have negative 0.125 bracket 1 minus xi squared. Okay, then this is a term for yi minus 1. Okay, later on collecting the term, okay, the term yi, okay, term yi here, sin x times 2. And then here, this term also yi. So yi term total you have 0.125 xi. Mean collect the coefficient for yi 0.125 xi. Okay, and if this one is minus 2 sin xi. So minus 2 sin xi. This is for yi term. Okay, and then the yi plus 1. Okay, yi plus 1, you see here. Okay, you have sin xi. Okay, and then yi plus 1 here. plus 0.125 bracket 1 minus xi squared. Okay, this is for yi plus 1. So equal to 0.0625 divided by 1 plus xi squared. Okay, and then now closing here. So I have here, this is okay here. And for the step okay in here, you are going to solve y1, y2, y3. Where's the color here? Right. You need to solve y1, y2, y3. So the I start with 1, 2, 3. So you have I, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then easy, I put up x. And then this is coefficient for y. Okay, I put, I hope you understand. Okay, this is coefficient for y I minus 1. Okay, you can actually turn on, go to turn on. Okay, or you don't want to type this in, y I minus 1, something like here. You can select I minus 1. And then you format the cell subscript. So you have yi minus 1. So this is a yi. This is yi plus 1. This is the right hand side. Where's the format? Okay, select the I plus 1. Format cell subscript. Okay, for I 1, 2, 3, x is 1.25, 1.5, 1.75. From 1.25, so put out 1.25, 1.5 up to 1.75. Okay, so when I is 1, you plug in into yi minus 1. 1 minus 1, you have y nodes. So going down, increase by 1, so y1, y2. Okay, to here. So you see, you just need to put the first value when I is 1 into yi minus 1, you have y node. So go down will be increased. Go to the right hand side, also increase by 1. So I mean y1 here, this is y2 because we arrange yi minus 1. Then this is yi. So from 0, 1, 2. Okay, down will be increased by 1. So y1, y2, y3. From here, y2, this will be y3. This will be y4. Okay, so now, okay, I'm going to key in the coefficient for yi minus 1 directly into Excel. So equal, this is sin, okay, x is here. Click the location of the x. So minus 0.125 multiply 1 minus, okay, x, sometimes it hide, so you have to key in the location, which is B25. B25 squared is power 2. Close it. So the coefficient for yi minus 1 is sin. X is stored in B25. So negative 0.125 multiply in Excel. Make sure the star there, asterisk, bracket 1 minus x squared. So one, okay, you enter. Okay, this one I didn't round. If you want to round, round, and then comma 4. Yeah. Okay, so you're done. Okay, for the coefficients of the okay, if you want to copy it, because you see coefficient for yi minus 1 and yi plus 1 are same. Only, okay, this is negative, this is positive. So I want to fix x maintain as a column B. Hence, okay, my formula, the B there, okay, I should put a dollar in front. Put a dollar in front. So I copy it down, you won't see any different. Okay, but when you see I copied the coefficient for yi plus 1, so you see it still maintain. You see you get the same result. Okay, now I can change negative to plus. You see the formula. Sin x plus 0.125 times 1 minus x squared. Okay, correct. Okay, coefficient for y is actually 0.125x. So 0.125 multiply x is here minus 2 times sin. Okay, x is b25. Okay, enter. Where is it? Equals 0.125 multiply x minus 2 times sin x here. Okay, and the right hand side is 0.0625 divided by, okay, divide numerator 2 term, make sure you have bracket 1 plus, okay, x is, click the location of x, squared, close, okay, the bracket for the denominator, cause divide, where you get 0? Oh, because suppose I get 0.006. Okay, around to 4 decimal place. I think here is wrong. This is 1.25. 1.25, 1.5, 1.75. Okay, and then this one is actually your step 3. Okay, later on the step 4. Okay, you insert boundary condition. Boundary conditions. Okay, you have the actually y not equal in the step 1. Okay, you identify y bracket 1 equal to negative 1, which is equal y not equal to negative 1. Where is it? Y not equal to negative 1, and y number 4 equal, from the second boundary condition given here, y number 4 is equal to 2. Okay, y number 4 equal to 2. Okay, so if you use Excel, you can quickly copy. Okay, here because contain formula, if you copy it down, make sure you paste value. If not, okay, all the formula here, I think running, okay. I paste value. Okay, now what you're going to do, this one you want to replace by negative 1. Okay, y4 you want to replace by 2. Because sometimes you cannot type. I want to put this. They will put it here unless I change the format to text. Okay, so this one. So why not replace by negative 1, y4 replaced by 2. Okay, and so from the step 4 is actually you have 1.0193 times negative 1. So this is a constant value you should bring to right hand side. Okay, and then 0.7262 times 2. This one also mean these two cell, this is a constant value. Okay, mean this is actually 1.0193 multiplied -1. So constant value collect to right hand side. This one is 0.7262 times 2 is constant value. You should collect it to right hand side. If you can can understand, you can quickly mean from here. I can Control C, Control V. No need to paste vessel because this is fix the column, this one. So what I'm going to do, step 5. You edit it. This thing, you remove it. So now the right hand side will become, I can put here, this value. Mean the from step 4, now you are going to update the right hand side of the first equation should be 0.0244. Because these two value is negative, so you bring to right hand side become plus, plus this value because it time 1. And then this value you bring to right hand side, so you have the last equation 0.0154. You minus this value time cannot, because this one is a text, so it's a text, I put it times 2. So now you got the system of 3 by 3. If you cannot understand, it's actually from here you can update it become negative 1.7417y1 plus 0.8787y2 equal to 0.0244. This thing, this is minus, bring to right hand side become plus 1.0193. The last equation will become, you read from here, 1.2418 y2 minus 1.7492 y3. This value collect to right hand side become 0.0154. So this is positive, bring to right side become minus 0.7262 times 2. So their updated value is here. You see here, G33 is here, multiplied by 2. This one you see is plus here. And then now you get the your system of linear equation where you can put up. I can label it. This is y1, y2, y3. Then this is your matrix. The vector y1, y2, y3. This is a vector b, which is equal to this value. This one equal to this value. Equal to this value here. Y1. First equation here. Y1 is here. Equal this value. Y2 is equal to this value. First equation we don't have y3, so it's 0. I'm going to put it center, easy to see. Second equation y1. Click the coefficient for the y1. Y2 is here, coefficient for y2. Y3, this value. The last equation you have a y2 and y3. Y1 will be 0 because the resultant system is always 3 diagonal. Y2 is here, y3 is here. So you have a 3 by 3 system. You can quickly use your scientific calculator, or you can use in Excel. You can also use the inverse metric method to obtain the solution. Where your y1, y2, y3 is a vector. vector, so it selects the vector. You can use MMULT. Okay, multiply the inverse is MINVRSE, inverse of your matrix A here, comma, okay, multiply with vector B, Control Shift Enter. So this is a y1, y2, y3. Let's check whether tally with result if 11. Okay, so okay, y1 is negative 0.6149 in round 4 decimal place, negative 0.0311, 0.79, okay, 95. So this is 94. So this is the okay second questions, okay, from exercise X. Exercise X. Okay, so do you have any questions? So I show to you how to okay perform using the normal way, okay, or using the okay this okay mean in the tabula mean column way, okay, mean vertically, and solve it using manually and using okay Microsoft Excel. Okay, so any questions?